Hello everybody and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Tatum and I'm so happy to have you. Today we're going into this gentle and sweet, slow flow vinyasa to stay present within our moment and in our breath. Today I just used my mat. If you know you'd like to use blocks or blankets, go ahead and grab them and I will see you on your mat. So today we are starting in hero's pose. So sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our shoulders right over our hips. Hands can be palms face up or palms face down. Let's bring our chin onto the horizon. And just take a moment to focus on our surroundings and the earth beneath us. And just pause and soak in this present moment. Begin to notice your breath. Eyes can be opened or closed. Let's take 3 big rounds of breath wherever you are. Exhale. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, completely release. Again, inhaling here, big, full, deep breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, big, full, deep inhale, biggest one today. Exhale, release, and let any thoughts go. All right, so let's bring our hands to the tops of our knees here onto our thighs. Inhale, chest lifts, maybe our head drops back. Exhale, pulling our belly button to our spine, rounding forward. Little seated cat-cow here. Again, inhale, lifting, really getting the spinal movement in. Head movement is really just secondary as we're warming up our spine here. A few more rounds wherever you are. Last one. Inhale, we'll all come back through center and let's just rock our head from side to side, or chin. So our right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Just getting a little mobility in our neck here. Very gently, you don't have to move fast. It's not a race. We'll all come back through center and just gently swiveling from side to side. So gazing over your left or right shoulder, coming through center, gazing over the other side. Staying on this even plane of motion. You don't have to crank your neck. Just to where you go today is fine. We'll come back through center, lifting up off of our legs. Let's get a little blood flow back in. Tap the tops of your feet out on your mat. And then we'll tuck our toes, press our hips back towards our heels, getting a nice little sole foot stretch. Making sure our pinky toes are tucked under and in the party. Mine like to escape. Really pressing through our hands here. Maybe feeling a calf stretch as well. Then we'll gently come forward, setting up for a downward facing dog. You can take your hands out wide here if you'd like. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, send your hips up and back. Go ahead, walk out your dog here, get comfy. You can shake your head. Yes, you can shake your head. No, you can wag your tail, shifting your hips from side to side. Whatever is going to feel good to you today. All right, coming back through center, finding a little bit of stillness. Let's take our feet out wide at the back of our mat. Walk our hands back to meet our feet. Now from here, you can take a ragdoll or any forward fold you'd like. I'm gonna take a little twist, so if you'd like to join me, let's place our left hand or come up onto our left fingertips right underneath our face here. Take a deep inhale, and an exhale, right arm will reach towards the sky, right leg straightens, left knee takes a deep bend. An exhale will pull us back down, and an inhale, left arm reaches high to the sky, left leg is lengthening, right knee is bending. And then just gently switching sides with your own breath. Again, inhale pulls you up, and an exhale takes you down. At any point in time, you can come into a ragdoll or any other variation that you'd like. A few more rounds wherever you are. Coming back through center, we'll walk our hands out back into our downward facing dog and getting reset up here. Then we'll gently shift forward, coming into a high plank. Take an inhale at the top, exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest, upward facing dog. Legs are lifted up off the mat. Exhale, brings you back, downward facing dog. We'll gently walk our feet to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands come forward. Big arm circles here. Inhale, they reach up. Extending them forward, stretching in between your shoulder blades. Mindful movement, again, staying present. Inhale, your chest opens, you broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, they come forward and down. Eyes can be open or closed here. Switch directions. Inhale, they come forward. You reach and stretch in between your shoulder blades. Exhale, they come down and back, opening up your chest. Listening to the sound of your breath. We'll all inhale, come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, take a vinyasa. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, a low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll step our feet together at the back of our mat here. Heels can be lifted. They don't have to be glued down. Hips are setting high. Right leg lifts. Bend your knee. Open up this right hip. Go ahead, take some knee circles here. Squaring your shoulders off towards your mat so we're not dumping into one side. Switch directions. It can be slow circles, big circles, small circles, whatever feels good. And when you're ready, we'll bring it back through center again, opening up that hip, taking it into a wild thing. Coming onto our right foot, all 10 toes are facing towards the back of the room. Right fingertips are reaching forward, really pressing and lifting through your hips here. Breathe. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, cactus, open your right arm. Opening your chest towards the sky and this right shoulder if that feels good. Inhale, right arm extends, flip back over, three-legged dog. Left knee comes down towards the mat. Breathe here, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. This right leg is still long. We're going to cross our right leg over our left. Sit your hips back. Breathe into your right hip here. Feeling a deep, long stretch on the outside of your hip and your glute and your right thigh. You gauge the intensity. Let's try to relax through our shoulders here. I'm even a little bit tight. An inhale will bring you forward, uncrossing your legs, lifting this right leg out. Let's flex our toes and then bring these right toes to the outside, the left edge of our mat. Bringing our right heel close to the earth, we'll gaze over our left shoulder, creating this C shape here. Breathing into any tension points and pressing firmly through our hands. Inhale, come back through center, square off those hips. Exhale, pull your right knee into chest. Inhale, extend. Toes are flexed. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Last one. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, coming back through a tabletop and rocking our hips from side to side. Setting up for our downward facing dog here. Tuck your toes, take a deep inhale breath. Exhale, press your hips up and back. I'll take one vinyasa here. Inhale, hinge forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, we'll take you to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, stepping our feet together. Let's lift this left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Left toes are flexed back. Go ahead, take some knee circles here. Again, squaring off your shoulders to the mat. So you're not just dumping into your right side body. Switch directions. And then again, we'll come back through center, bending this knee, opening up our hip, taking our toes to the right side of the mat. Left leg lifts long, wild thing, or your flip dog. Breathing, pressing firmly through your feet and hands, lifting your hips, opening up your chest. Option to cactus open this left arm here. Breathe into your left shoulder. Left arm extends, come back over, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts high, right knee comes down towards the earth. Cross this left leg over our right. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale sits your hips back. Breathe. Again, getting reconnected with your moment, this breath. Breathing into any tension points here. An inhale will bring us back through center. Left leg comes long behind us. Flex your toes back towards your face and bring those left toes to the outside edge of your mat on your right side. So our left heel is reaching down towards the earth and we're creating this C shape, gazing back over our right shoulder. Lifting up out of our shoulders here. I like to dunk down too, so let's press firmly into our hands. Gaze back, if that's okay on your neck. Inhale will come forward, bringing us back through center. Re-level your hips out. Exhale, knee pulls in. Inhale, left leg expands, toes flexed. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, expand it out. And then our left knee will come right back underneath our hip. Go ahead, rock your hips from side to side. And then we'll gently make our way to a seated position. Legs come out in front of us here. Give them a nice little wiggle. And this right leg is going to come up over our left. Sole of our foot is on the ground. You can wrap this left arm around your right knee, or you can bring your elbow to the outside. It's your choice. We're going to take these right fingertips behind us as they face away. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, elbow to the outside of your right knee. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, gaze behind you if that's okay on your neck. Staying with your breath wherever you are. Again, an inhale will lengthen your spine and an exhale will take you into a deeper twist. Listen to your body. It's okay, every pose is different, every day is different. Some days we can twist a little bit deeper than others. When you're ready, gently unwind. We'll come back through center. We're going to come off the sole of our right foot and just come onto the edge. I'm going to stack this right knee over my left. Left toes are going to be flexed back towards my face. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can wrap this left leg around too, so your left heel will be back by your right hip. I'm going to keep mine extended, and you can stay lifted here, or if you'd like, you can begin to hinge forward, allowing your spine to round. Hands can come down by the side of your left leg, or you can stack your hands on top of your knee, maybe bringing your forehead to your knee. Breathing again into any tension points and letting go with every exhale, along with any thoughts. Again, coming back to this present moment. Feeling the pose. Feeling your breath. Next inhale, we'll slowly rise up, still in this position here. We're going to take our left hand and pat ourselves on the back. Option to take your right arm to your left elbow, or you can reach around your right arm around and try to hook your hands together behind you. Wherever you are, we all have a tendency to bring this chin to our chest. So let's bring this chin onto the horizon, or maybe just gaze above the horizon here. Shoulders are right up over our hips, finding ease in the pose, although it may seem difficult at times. Chin is still lifted. And we'll gently unwind our arms. Take this right leg back over. Give our legs a little wiggle. This time left leg comes up over right. Again, you can wrap your arm around or bring your elbow to the outside. Take your left hands behind you. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, elbow to the outside of your left leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. And if you want to try to go a little bit deeper, again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe gaze comes over this left shoulder. And trying to find ease in your twist. Maybe you'll find that you can gaze a little bit farther behind you. And an inhale will gently bring us back through center as we unwind our torso, coming off the sole of our left foot and coming onto the outer edge, relaxing this left leg over our right. Right toes can flex back, or you can sweep your right foot around to the left side so your right heel is right next to your left hip. Your choice here. I'm going to keep my leg extended. And then when you're ready, if you'd like, you can stay lifted here if this is a deep enough stretch, or you can begin to hinge forward, rounding your spine. Again, your hands can come onto both sides of your leg. You don't have to grab your toes. Hands can stack on top of your knee as you hinge forward. Whatever is going to feel best to you. And then gently breathing into those tension points. Exhaling, relaxing, and finding a little bit of ease. Next inhale, we'll gently bring ourselves back up through center. This time, we're going to pat ourselves on the back with our right hand. Left hand comes up and over the top, or you can sweep it around behind you, interlacing your fingers together. Remember that each side is different. This one's a little bit more tough. And then bringing your chin right onto the horizon. Gaze is forward or maybe just above the horizon. Shoulders are pulling back over our hips. Breathing, reconnecting, letting go of any thoughts that come up. The grocery list can wait till later. Breathing into those tension points. Gently unwind your arms, then we'll unwind our legs. And we'll sweep both legs around behind us, coming into a child's pose. Big toes touch, knees come out wide as we gently take an inhale at the top, and then exhale, come down. You can bring your forehead down towards the mat. You can cross your arms here. If you want to rest your forehead on the backs of your arms, or if you'd like, you can join me, palms together. I'm going to gently drop my head in between my upper arms here and bring my thumbs to the nape of my neck. Fingertips are reaching behind me. Begin to allow your breath to flow into your backside body and your low back. So you inhale, expand, relieving any tension that might have built up in that low back. And exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Hips may be reaching a little bit closer to your heels now. Feel the pose. Feel the room around you. Feel your breath breathe life into your pose. and into your practice. Then when you're ready, gently unwind your hands. We'll press ourselves back up into a hero's pose. Knees come together as we sit back. Shoulders over hips. Let's bring our chin onto the horizon. Hands onto our hips. Let's bring our hands together at heart center. And then begin to rub them together, creating a little bit of heat. We'll pause, bringing them back through heart center, pressing them firmly together. Bow your head, gazing at your fingertips here. Eyes can be closed. Thank yourself for taking the time to get a little bit of practice and movement in. Feeling the moment as it passed by, staying present as best you could. And maybe you carry this intention with you throughout your day. Trying to stay present and appreciate the moment and each breath that comes with it. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. It's always an honor, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.